Hi everybody. Second vlog time. Woo! Go me! Right, I get a lot of questions from people because a few people have emailed me and asked me a couple of questions. Also, on the wall, there's a lot of questions, mainly by the same person, but some of her questions are actually quite interesting and they made me think a little bit. I had to think a while before I answered them. Um, a couple of people have sent me like really random questions. Like if I was gonna ask someone I didn't know questions, I wouldn't be asking them those types of questions. But anyway, let's just get down to first question. Let me think. Um, okay, so most of these ones are from Christine McGill. I think that's how you pronounce it. If you had to choose between your eyes gouged out, your ears cut off, or your tongue chopped, then your mouth sewn up, what would tickle your fancy? um, well, I like my eyes, so I wouldn't want someone gouging my eyes out. Um, and I like my ears where they are, so I wouldn't want somebody taking my ears off either. So I guess the only other option would probably be chop off my tongue and sew up my mouth. And to be honest, through shock, that would probably be the fastest way and the easiest way. So I'm gonna go with that. And that probably makes me sound like a coward. But I don't care. I really don't care. Sorry, just rubbing my eye. My eyes are a bit irritated today. Um. Okay. So, Eraserhead's baby. Would you give it a kiss and a cuddle? Does it have to be both? Can't I just give it a cuddle? Because there's no fucking way in hell I'm kissing that. I mean, have you seen it? Jeez, I'm just going to vote cuddle on this one because that's just um favorite ice cream flavor. Yeah, that's a bit of a hard one. I like I like Ben and Jerry's, but I like Haagen-Dazs as well. I love Haagen-Dazs. Um, so I'd have to say probably caramel choo choo for Ben and Jerry's, and cookies and cream Haagen-Dazs. That's amazing. Yum yum yum. God damn it, you put me in the mood for that and there's no bloody shops open. Um, Favourite bands? Uh, well, I think half of you have probably already noticed by my posts on Facebook that I'm obsessed with Marilyn Manson. I absolutely fucking love him. But I also like. I'm trying to think what's on my iPod at the minute. I like pop and I like some punk and I like rock. I like indie. I mean, I love metal. Um, I love Green Day, and who else do I like? I like The Darkness, and I like Biffy Clyro. I love Lady Gaga. I like some of Rihanna's stuff, even though they play it on the radio constantly here. It's like every second song. Um, who else? I like Brian Greenberg. He's not really well known, but I mean, most of my soundtrack comes from like American music anyway. Um, I like Linkin Park. I love Linkin Park actually. Um, who else do I listen to quite a lot? I used to like My Chem, but they started to get really meh towards the end. I love System. I love System of a Down, and I love Rammstein. I like Rob Zombie, and I like Slipknot. I like Korn. loved Nirvana. I love the Foo Fighters. So basically, more rock and metal. Basically, I like anything if it's good. If it's got a good tune to it, I listen to it. I'm not fussy. I like a lot of music. If you could have a superpower, what would you have? Right. Um, I'd probably have to say invisibility because then that way you could sneak into like movies and stuff and get away with it and you wouldn't have to pay. Plus you could walk into like shops and stuff. I mean I'm not a thief, I'm not a shoplifter or anything, right? But I suppose that would really come in handy because you could walk into a shop and just pick up whatever the fuck you wanted and then just walk back out with it and nobody would know because you're invisible, right? Um, I'd probably also have the power of uh being able to read people's minds. I can't remember what that's called. Yeah, yeah, right, aye, that's it. As my husband just pointed out, telepathy. That's what it's called. I didn't know that. So probably that because then that way, if somebody was thinking or talking shite about me in their head, I'd be like, "You, shut the fuck up and stop spouting shite about me." Uh, right, back to another of Christine's questions because there is quite a lot of them. In the film Seven, what's your favourite deadly sin? I'd probably have to go for wrath or lust because I've always been able to relate to those. I know that sounds really bad, but it's true. So sue me. Um, what was your first horror you seen, and what age were you? Plus, did you shit a brick? Yeah, that one's quite funny. Let me think. Um, it's not a horror movie, it's a Disney film, but I was like 6 or 7 when I first saw Beauty and the Beast. And you know the bit where he's got the old man in the chair and the beast first makes an appearance and he grabs the old man and starts screaming in the guy's face. Ah, shit bricks. I used to run behind the sofa every time that scene came on. So fucking corny now that I know it. Um, Something else from childhood would probably be Watership Down, the film, and my gran always fucking reminds me, I cannot fucking forget about it while my gran's still living, is there's a line in it where one of the rabbits goes, "There's a dog loose in the woods," and she said that whenever they said that, me and my little sister would run and hide and fucking be scared whenever somebody said that. So I don't have no any fucking clue why, but that's that one. Um, I liked this one. This one is so fucking easy to answer because obviously, I mean, he's not a real serial killer, but it's still the right answer. If you were to be the victim of a serial killer, who would it be? I think that's a bit self-explanatory. I would love to be murdered by Dexter Morgan. Dexter Morgan could kill me any day. Another question. Favorite creepy story you have read on your channel? My favorite creepy story that I read on my channel was The Man Upstairs. Basically, it was a short scary story that my husband had found online one day when he was searching for scary stories, and I like it because when you read it, you think, shit, holy shit, something like that could actually happen, and if something like that did actually happen, nobody would know it had happened. So that's the scary part of it, which I really liked. Um, another one. Favorite computer game at the moment? Actually, at the moment, I don't seem to go anywhere without my Nintendo DS. I take that practically everywhere with me, because I have an R4 card, so it has like a heap load of games on it. It also has SNES emulators and Game Boy Advance emulators and stuff on it. So it's pretty cool because I get to play all the different old console games on it without having to dig out the old Sega Mega Drive or Sega Master System because they're there. Now this one's really random. I mean, I don't understand why somebody would ask me this, but what colour of socks are you wearing? I'm wearing plain black socks. Not that that really matters anyway, but they're plain black. Um, what shampoo do you use? Well, actually, it's a mixture of shampoos that I use. I tend to use I cannot remember from the life of me what it's called. It's from Home Bargains and it takes the frizz from your hair. It's really really awesome. Other than that, I use the Nuvio 5 stuff. The shampoo comes in a pink bottle and the conditioner comes in a white bottle. That's really really good, that stuff, because it makes your hair really really soft. So yeah, that's the shampoo I use. um, What's your favourite Manson song? Finally, a good question that I actually want to answer. My favourite Manson song would probably be Coma Black or The Nobodies. I love that song. I love The Nobodies. Um, I just love Manson. Manson, Manson, Manson. And yes, I'm going to rub it into everybody who's a Manson fan out there. I am going to the Twins of Evil gig in November with my husband and a couple of my friends, and I'm so fucking excited. I cannot describe in how many words I am so fucking excited. I can't wait. So, rubbing it in, rubbing it in, rubbing it in. Get that round you. Um, there's a couple other questions here. What's your favourite perfume or deodorant? Well, on a day-to-day basis, I use Dove, just plain Dove, because I love the smell of that stuff. It makes it smell really, really fresh. Plus, not to mention the fact that it's kind of powdery, so it stops you from sweating as much, which is good. And my favourite perfume would probably be anything by Ed Hardy. I love Ed Hardy. It smells lovely. And I try not to wear it all the time because mine's is like rapidly running out. um, I am trying. Who's your favourite Disney baddie? Disney baddie. Do you know, I really don't know who my favourite Disney baddie is. Um, well, considering my favourite Disney film is The Hunchback in Notre Dame, I'd probably have to say Frollo was my favourite baddie because he's the baddie in that film. But I don't know. I mean Anastasia, right? I mean, I love that film, but that's not Disney. And Rasputin is the baddie in that, and I'd have to say he was pretty awesome because I really like him. So basically, yeah, that's the Disney baddie one. Um, there's not really many other questions. Um, but while I'm here and I'm speaking on this blog, I should probably tell you about a couple updates that are coming up anyway. Um, I've decided that I am going to record myself playing, well, video record myself playing The Sims and creating a family, and then in a separate video, I'll show you how I built their house from scratch. Um, I'll also do a couple of I mean, I won't play it all the way through because sometimes that can just get really, really tedious and boring. But I'll do a couple of sit-throughs and stuff so that you can see, um, like a couple of career things in it. Um, oh, pardon me, that was disgusting. Oh well. um, Apart from that, I mean, that's really it. But I will try and get a couple of creepypastas done. I'm torn between whether I would want to do my collaboration, because I've recorded my collaboration lines, okay, but I'm kind of torn between whether I would want to do my lines in a Scottish accent, obviously my own accent, or to do it in an American accent. Most of my cast is American, so I thought maybe American would make me fit in a bit more. But to be different, I'm curious as to see how it would sound if I did it in Scottish. I have already recorded the lines in American, so I'm thinking I may redo them and do it in Scottish. It won't take me that long anyway because my lines took me like 5-10 minutes flat to do anyway. So I'll get round to doing that. Um, basically, I mean, basically there's a, I mean, oh no, wait, there's another question. Um, oh, I feel so bad because I totally missed that question. Yeah. Oh shit. Oh well, I'll do it anyway. Who are your favorite gay people? Also, how long do you see yourself doing this stuff, and any plans for the future? I'm sorry, Aaron. I really didn't mean to forget your question, but I'm answering it now anyway. Favorite gay person? Aaron. Yeah, Aaron's my favorite gay. I'm only kidding. I do love Aaron though. My favorite gay person, does bisexual count? Because if I could say bisexual, then I'd be like Billy Joe Armstrong as my favorite gay person, but he's not completely gay, so um, I don't really know a lot. I mean, I'm not. I don't really know a lot of gay people really. I have a couple of gay friends, but that's about it. I don't really know many famous gay people really. That's damn it, Aaron. Why do you need to give me a hard question? Um, um, I think everybody would agree with me when I say Freddie Mercury is like the biggest gay icon out there because he is awesome. So I'd probably have to say Freddie Mercury because he is awesome. How long do I see myself doing this? Uh, I see myself doing this stuff for quite a long time because I really enjoy doing it. I mean, it's not as if I'm going to be stopping anytime soon. So long as I have people out there who actually like listening to me talk a lot of shite, then I'll do it. um, any plans for the future? Actually, I do have one plan for the future, but it is kind of in the early stages. Plan for the future would be I am hoping to go to college and attempt to study um, my biggest dream, which I've always had, to be a forensic scientist. Yeah, so that's the biggest thing that I've always wanted to do. Um, so I'm kind of looking forward to that. If it happens, I am keeping my fingers crossed, but there is so many things that could stop that from happening. So until it actually happens, then I'm just going to keep it a bit stone. But if it does happen, obviously I'll let you all know anyway. Uh, Even if I'm busy doing that, I still wouldn't stop doing my videos because I mean I'm still going to have like a spare 5 minutes, 10 minutes at some point to do it. And even if I have to do it when I'm in the bath or do it when I'm getting dressed to go out or something, I'll do it then. But that's about it really. Um, So if anybody has any other questions aside from the collaborations and stuff, which will get done as soon as this new mic comes, it needs to get a shifty on because I really fucking need it. So aside from that, that's it. Really, I've answered all your questions, and catch you on Facebook, I suppose. I'll catch you all later. Bye.